Hi everyone, and welcome to your dragon energy reading. Before we get started, I actually want to talk to you about what dragon energy is. In my last video, I was contacted by a few people asking, well, what is dragon energy and how is it different from my other spirit guides or energies that they work with? So I'm going to show you the book. It's Dragon Path. It's a deck of cards. I will be using the cards as the overall energy today. It's created by Carolyn Mitchell, and I'm actually going to go into her book here on who are the dragons, okay, and what their energy is. So I'm going to be reading directly from her book for this. So it should answer some of your questions. Now, who are the dragons? The dragons are a form of energy similar to that of spirit guides, spirit animals, and angelic beings. She likes to think of them as angels in hobnail boots, which I thought was quite funny. She says their energy is slightly different to that of the other ethereal beings, as it carries a depth of power to it that she had not noticed when working with other energies. But she does say that you will know without a doubt when dragon energy is present. She said that each one has their own personalities and each one carries its own teachings or guidance. They are creative, inquisitive, and honorable beings who at times demonstrate a dry sense of humor, enormous compassion, and immense power. So she said, how can she describe these magnificent and intangible beings? Their energy is huge. It is a privilege to channel it. Trying to quantify the unquantifiable is nearly impossible. It's difficult to put them into a box to fit our thinking. They are a kaleidoscope of colors and sizes, shapes and masses, and they love color, crystals, sounds, and symbols. They are also alchemists, shapeshifters, and healers who work with the archangels and ascendant masters and were integral to Atlantis. They have connections to the planets, our galaxy, and galaxies beyond. Dragons give unconditionally. They support us along our journey and are without judgment. And they have chosen this time to impart their ancient wisdom to humankind by guiding us and helping us to fulfill our true potential. So there you have it. That's just a bit. It's something you can always look up for yourself as well, but that's just to give you an idea. As per Carolyn, who's been channeling them for well over 20 years, I believe, somewhere I read. Anyway, once again, it's Dragon Path is the Oracle deck, and Carolyn Mitchell is the author of it. So let's get moving forward here now with our pile selection. So we have pile 1, which is Mookaite Jasper. Pile 2, which is African Bloodstone, and pile 3, which is Carnelian. So take your time and let the card or crystal, whichever one calls to you, and I will see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1, and those of you who chose the Mookaite Jasper or this beautiful card. All right, let's get starting with your dragon energy reading. And just in case you're unaware, I did actually put a timestamp for what dragon energy is. Okay, so first off, I'm going to, from the Dragon Path Oracle by Carolyn Mitchell, going to give us an overall energy card. Okay, so Destiny, perfect. Then we have Fire and Water Dragon. We have Independence. And we have Tranquility, harmonious in action. And then I also pulled 2 tarot cards for each card above. So let's just look at those. We have the Hanged Man, 2 of Swords. We have the Hermit, okay, and Page of Swords. And we have 5 of Swords and the 4 of Spears. I just want to move these over a little. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is actually read to you what the overall energy is from the Dragon Path Oracle book, because you know, I could just go with it as destiny and we know what that means. But the interesting part, the way that the author here, Carolyn, wrote this book is each one has their own personality. And I talked a bit about that in What is Dragon Energy, and there is a timestamp for that if you want to go back and listen to it. So this is the Dragon Destiny, okay? And what does Destiny have to say? It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it your way. Destiny's a mighty dragon of great authority, and she has no time for fluffiness, ego, or human dramas, which I love. Destiny says, if you want change, you need to be that change, not wait for others to do it for you. You do not need their permission to live your life your way, nor can they absolve you from responsibility. It is your life, your journey, your path. You walk it in your way. So that is the overall energy for you, pile one. Now let's get into the other cards and see how they support that energy for you. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside in case I have to go back and look at it again. So this is all about your destiny walking, and there goes my book, walking your path your way. So first card we have up here is Fire and Water Dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Great. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So independence and tranquility, harmonious in action. So pile one, this is talking about you getting on track with yourself, to be your own leaders, to be on your own path, and to walk that path without the interference of others, whether it be their ideas that they're putting on you or their ways of being that they're putting on you. This could be something that you're experiencing in your life, and it's something that the dragons in the destiny here is saying, you know what, you are the leader of your own path. And I love this because it's independent. You are independent of others. You walk this path without needing others to consult upon what it is that you're going to be doing. And I love it. And this tranquility, harmonious in action. I also feel that with this, sometimes no action, right, is the right action. But anyway, I want to get into the tarot here too, because I want to combine them and see. So we have, you're walking your path to your destiny, prepare for change, move forward quickly, expect the unexpected. So right here we have the tarot supporting that. There's a Two of Swords here, Two of Swords. And if you look at it, it's almost like, right, it's a path, it's a Y, we'll say, in the road, okay? And you have to make a choice which way you're going to go. And I feel as though, based on the fact that the Hanged Man is the other tarot card that came out with it, that there's going to be two ways for you. And I think they're both, just the feeling that I'm getting is they're both going to look good, okay? You're going to feel that both of them would be doable, that you feel pulled to both of them, that you would enjoy going down either path. But the message here is there's something that you need to see from a different perspective. So what that makes me think is that one of these paths that's going to be presented to you as you embark on this change and journey for your destiny, okay? There's something that's going to stand out. I think it's going to be subtle. I don't think it's going to be glaring in your face, because there's a choice to be made here and both choices look good, okay? And the other, okay, sorry, there's so much. Just let me calm down. But it's going to be subtle which path it is that you should choose, and you're going to have to listen to your intuition to figure that out. And I want to say here, the Two of Swords, that's why I was getting all excited, and Destiny loves that, is that, see how this sword is kind of dark and heavy? okay, or just feels thicker, which makes me think it's heavier. And this one here, which I want to say, if we, watched Game of Thrones, the needle here, okay, is lighter, smaller, and bright because it's metal. So again, subtle difference. If you were looking at this card in the beginning, you might have just said, yeah, it is. It's two swords. They're forming a Y. There's two choices, but one of them, and I'm going to say based on this card, is going to be the brighter, lighter choice. And it's going to be very subtle. So you're going to have to really trust your intuition when making the decision, because both paths are going to look good. Okay. And then we have independence, talking about going out on this path on your own. You don't need others. Doesn't mean you don't need other people. It's just, again, this is all about trusting your own intuition, okay? Coming up with your own ideas, all right? Using your own intellect, that you don't need other people. You can do it independently of them by yourself. That doesn't mean that you don't need to be around other people or enjoy being around other people while going along your path, all right? But it is saying, and like I said back here with the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective, just looking for that subtle difference, which we're seeing here with the swords. It's also going within, because that's what the Hermit is, right? Lighting up what's inside and figuring out what it is that you need, and calling on that Page of Sword energy, young, youthful, full of ideas, full of great ways of thinking and doing, and trying things outside of the box, I'm gonna say. And I want to say independent thinking, right? Trusting on your own independent intuition, not the intuition of others. Again, okay, maybe for some of you to seek counsel, but always go with what is coming from within you. That is a message here as well. And this last card, which is Tranquility, Harmonious in Action. It's just a pretty card too. But what I want to say here, we have the Five of Swords and the Four of Spears, or the Four of Wands. Okay, and with this Five of Swords, I want to say that maybe the internal battle is within you, okay, to be able to let go of other people who may be trying to influence you. There's the word I've been struggling to find this whole time, to influence you. It's letting go. And in this case, I want to say with the Five of Swords, it is a win for you, because it's being able to lay down the swords and walk away from the influence of others, right? Instead of trying to battle them and their influence of maybe telling you what to do or how you should do it, you're just going to lay your sword down. And that is what I want to call harmonious in action. You're going to lay it down. You're going to say, you know what, I don't need to argue or fight or discuss over and over again what my path is, where I should be going, what I'm destined to do. I appreciate the fact that you want to give me your opinion, but I'm okay because I trust my intuition, and I'm able to make decisions based on my intuition and being able to see things from different perspectives. And I believe that is where you're going to find your success, pile one. So that is what I have for you for the main part of the reading. Now I want to pull a couple of oracle cards, and one of them I just love. It's like dragons infused with butterfly. I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, enchanted blossoms and flowers. And each one of these cards actually has a question attached to it, which I will pull from the book as well. So just for additional guidance, let's see, pile one. What is the additional question that you may want to ask yourself as you move forward on this journey? Okay, so we have thoughtfulness. And the flower is cowslip, Duke of Burgundy. But let me actually look in the book here for thoughtfulness and see what the question is that goes along with it. I just love I love this. I love the way that this deck was done. Okay, so yes, the flower is cowslip. Oh, the butterfly is the Duke of Burgundy, this butterfly that's on the card, if you can see that really well. There we go. Okay. Oh, here are, actually this one has two. What did I think about today, and how do I talk to myself? What did I think about today, right? We're thinking of new ways, new ideas, and how did I talk to myself? You can ask yourself those two questions every day as you're moving along your destined path, finding your independence, making the changes. Ask yourself those questions, all right? And last but not least, I have here the, I do believe, if I can find the little book, the Fortune Cookies Oracles. So let's just see what we have here for you. What does destiny have for you? The energy of destiny. And during this, if this is resonating with you and you know that that change needs to be made where you stop listening to others and the influence of others and forge out on your own path and find your own independence. Let's just get in here. Call on Destiny's energy. Call on Destiny's energy to help you along with your other spirit guides and spirit animals or whomever it is that you call upon. Okay, property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Love it. Okay, so that was just a little bit, maybe there's something coming up for you guys in pile one where there's somebody that's going to hear this that maybe is getting ready to sell a property, okay, or purchase one. So that's just a little bit of wisdom for you. Okay, so again, a property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. So that's probably for a specific one or two of you, but pile one, that is your dragon energy reading for today. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Hi, pile two, those of you who chose the African Bloodstone crystal or this card, this is going to be your dragon energy reading. So what I'm going to do is actually start with, and I just want to show you this. I did a bit of a blurb at the beginning. There's a timestamp for it on what dragon energy is based on this deck that I'm using, Oracle deck, Dragon Path by Carolyn Mitchell. And I'm also going to be using this deck as the overall energy, and I will be reading what that overall energy is from the book before we get into the other Oracle and Tarot cards for the reading. So, peace. Oh, what a pretty card. I love purple. Okay. Next, okay, we have Rose Pink Dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe, okay? Then we have Mirror, okay, which is lovely because it's green, which makes me think of heart chakra as well as the pink, okay? And Enlightenment, moving forward, okay. All right, and then I also have a couple of tarot cards for each one. So we have the High Priestess, all right, with the Five of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Wands, okay. Oh, and the Priestess or High Priestess again, very interesting. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Coins, or the Ten of Pentacles. All right, let me just move these over a bit. Let's find out what that overall energy is. Okay, so Peace. Peace is the name of this lovely, beautiful purple dragon, all right? This beautiful and gentle dragon encourages us to be kind to ourselves, okay? Sometimes we forget who we truly are and can miss the beauty in life. And what she has to say is, allow me to pull together your scattered energies so that you can feel a sense of peace enter your soul. Every situation has a legacy, but alas, occasionally it can take a little time to appreciate or understand this fully. Let my presence help release any negative feelings, for you are truly a creator and are immensely powerful. Okay. Love that. Okay, let's get reading on this. So, first card out, we have open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So this feels, maybe just based on the cards that are out here and the overall energy from the dragon. Her name is Peace. What is it that you need to know? I just kind of feel like maybe, and because this mirror card is here, that maybe you've shut your heart off, pile 2. That maybe things are feeling a little, I'm not going to say sad, but heavy for you right now. And the reason is because I'm just looking at this 5 of Cups. Okay? I'm looking at this 5 of Cups, and I just feel like you don't have a centered peace right now. All right, there's just something that is not centered and balanced right now when it comes to peace and love within your soul, within your heart. Because with the 5 of Cups, right, it's kind of just feeling heavy, feeling down, and so much so that you're not able to see what else is around you. You're not able to see that things can be better. And I think what it's asking you to do is that you're going to have to take a good, long, hard look in the mirror, or look at yourself, your heart especially, and figure out what it is that you need to do to be able to open your heart and connect it with the cosmic heart. But what that makes me think of here with the 2 High Priestess is right now you're not allowing your intuition to guide you. You're not allowing your all inner knowing, which is the High Priestess, to guide you through this. I think that you may be kind of up in your head about it, and rather than being able to pull from within with this High Priestess energy and see and feel from within, you're running out of your mind or your ego with the 5 of Cups, where it's just heavy. That's it. Look, the glasses are down on the ground. So much so that you can't even turn around and see the 2 that are behind you. But fear not, because this can be fixed, okay? This is very easily fixed. It's going to take a bit of work. I always say it doesn't happen overnight, but it certainly can happen. So for you, pile 2, I really feel like this is going to be going within, okay? And getting past this 5 of Cups energy. You're going to have to call on your higher self, your higher priestess. It's an energy, can be male or female, it doesn't matter. But that's what you're going to have to do. And do it with this Knight of Wands. So what do we know about the Knight of Wands? Energetic, full of life, fiery passion, you know, going after what they want. And I think this is kind of a situation where you need to ask yourself, what is it that I want? Because I kind of feel like, you know, you don't want to be stuck with a closed heart, okay? That's not going to get you anywhere. And it's just not healthy emotionally, mentally, and physically. It causes all kinds of problems, and we really need you to find that inner peace, okay? To find your High Priestess, to find your intuition, and to be able to go in and find enlightenment, right? Like, or we can also say enlightenment once you go into the High Priestess, or you take on that energy, right? And you go in and you're able to find, and you take a good long hard look in the mirror, and you become enlightened. You figure out, oh, this is what's closing me down. This is why I am not able to open my heart space up like Rose Pink Dragon here. And once you're able to do that, you're going to be able to move forward. And it also here with that card is showing me that once you're able to move forward, that is where you're going to find your 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles, your emotional and spiritual, mental, physical, even abundance. Okay, that's where things are going to get better. And with the 3 of Pentacles here, I think, you know what? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help moving forward with this. Sometimes finding a mentor or even working with others. It could be joining a group, right? You may join a group that will help you do that. It could be a group for physicality, right? It could be like a yoga group, a swimming group, whatever it may be to help you through it. You could actually join a spiritual group of sorts. I'm not sure. It will be different for each one of you, but I feel like that's where you need to go as you're moving forward to help to get that heart space opened back up again and to find peace in your life. Because right now with this 5 of Cups, I really feel that you're not finding peace. And it's all heart-centered here, right? It all has to do with your heart chakra. So again, take on that Knight of Wands energy and go within your inner priestess and trust your intuition to help guide you through this and out of this, to find what it is that you need to move forward and to stand in your power like this lady right here. So that's your main message, pile 2, from your Peace Dragon here. I have a couple of more oracle cards. One of them here, this one here has a dragon, a butterfly, a flower on it, okay? And each card in the book comes with a question that you can ask yourself. So it may be a question that you can ask yourself each day as you're moving through this or to get you started, all right? So let's take a look. What does pile 2, what question will be helpful for them for reflection? Okay. We have memory. Forget-me-not is the flower, and the butterfly on the card is the New Zealand Red Admiral. Okay, let's just see what the question is for memory. What or with whom are my most precious memories? I love this card for you to ask yourself, because this is opening up your heart space, because you're remembering a time of a happy memory, a loving memory, a joyful memory, a time when you were having fun, when everything was not in a state of 5 of Cups. So each day ask yourself, what or with whom are my most precious memories, to try to open this heart space back up again. All right, and last but not least, I do have, I just love it because the dragons are on it, a fortune cookie card. So let's see if there's anything else that, oh, right here, reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. I feel like that kind of ties in here with this card where I said you may join a group or ask someone for help, find a mentor, and it could be very beneficial to you. So I think that's just further confirmation. All right, pile 2, that is your reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who chose this carnelian crystal or this lovely card right here, this is your dragon energy reading. Okay. Let me just get here to the end because I like to give everybody a different card to choose from. So what I'm doing, just so you know, is each card, or sorry, each pile has their own overall energy, and I have taken the card from this Dragon Path Oracle deck from Carolyn Mitchell. I also did an actual, at the beginning, you'll see a timestamp where I actually gave you what the dragon energy is, just in case this is new for you. But I'm also choosing it as an overall energy card for each pile, and I will actually tell you what the dragon is from the book here. So the overall energy is, oh, the platinum dragon. I love that, and all the chakras. I think I've had this card once before, but not as an overall energy, but that's what we're going to use for today. Okay, and then we have Rainbow Dragon, brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. We have Path, beautiful, I love that. And Grief, accepting loss. Okay. Now, I've also pulled two tarot cards for each one. Okay. Aria is just showing up everywhere. Aria and her needle are showing up everywhere in this reading. Okay. So, let's look at the overall energy here from Platinum Dragon. Okay. So first thing I want to say, this incredible being is the guardian of the Atlantean temples. He connects to Saint Germain and is the historian and record keeper of all events during the Atlantean era. His message is, I am the keeper of secrets, which are as old as the universe itself. I am here to impart this ancient knowledge for you, for yourself and others. This wisdom has been hidden for eons and forgotten by many. Now is the time for these memories to resurface and for you to acquire ancient knowledge. Like many things, these secrets have been hidden in plain view. All you need to do is ask to be reconnected to them. So that is the overall energy, reconnecting you back to really who you are, to remember who you are. That's how I'm taking this energy, right? Is remembering who you are. What are the secrets that you know? So it's time for you to bring it back up to the surface, to remember and reconnect to them. And you can call upon Platinum here. We'll call him Platinum the Dragon, all right, for help with doing this. But let's get in and see what the rest of the reading is. That's the overall energy, and I feel like it's reconnecting to yourself, to your higher self who remembers. So first off, we have here, Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities, rediscover wisdom, okay? And with that, we have, oh, I like this. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Death card, right? So it's taking that leap of faith to open new doors, accept opportunities, but to rediscover the wisdom that they say is right here. It's hidden in plain sight. All we have to do is ask. But in order for that to happen, maybe, we may have to have a death and rebirth, right? Letting go of what no longer serves us in order to bring that in. While it may be something we remember from our past, it's old knowledge, okay? But we need to make room for it. And that is where the death comes in. We're going to let go of things that no longer serve us or beliefs that no longer serve us. And I love that the Queen of Swords is here, because the Queen of Swords has just enough of that feminine energy, compassion, okay? She's not the Queen of Cups, but she's also a thinker, right? And a doer, and kind of no nonsense, and loves to learn, loves to know. So I think that's the energy that you need to be bringing on in order to rediscover your higher self in this wisdom. Okay, it's going to be letting go of the you that maybe you're familiar with to find your new yet recycled self, okay? And then we have path, right? This is going to be a path that you're going down. This is maybe finding your path, right? What did you sign up for before you came here? If that's something that you believe in, that you chose, that you with God or with universe, with source, whomever, have chosen the life that you were going to have here on earth at this time. And it's kind of, in order for you to get back to that path, this is what needs to happen, right? You need to rediscover, reconnect to your ancient wisdom. We have the Hierophant card, which is going within to reconnect with that inner knowing, that inner knowledge, okay? And I think that's what they mean by it's been hidden in plain sight. It's within you. It's within each one of us. We can also learn it from other people, but we also have to go within ourselves to find it, because it's our path, and in the end it's the path that we are going to take together. Or in this case, I just love that it's showing the two dragons, right, with one another, the people that are on our path that we chose to come back and work with and be with this lifetime. And the Three of Wands is kind of looking outside of the box. Again, it's letting go of that old way of being, okay, and kind of thinking it as you know, you're going out on this path. Like when you look at this card, it shows you everything. So if you get on the path here and you go, or if this is a river, I can't really tell one way or the other, but if you get on it, what is out there? What's on the other side? What can you discover? Really is what it's asking you, pile 3, right? In this rediscover, what are you discovering about you? And then we have grief and accepting loss. And even I'm sitting here right now, and I'm going to take a moment because I really need to connect with that. I think for a very small window of you, this could be, or a very small window, a very small group of you, this could be a message within a message. If you're right now, pile 3, if there's someone listening to this and you have lost someone and you're having a hard time getting through it, know that, one, you can ask Platinum to come in and help you to rediscover yourself. Who are you going to be without maybe this person that you've lost? How this is changing your life and you don't see a path. You can't see yourself moving forward without this person. Okay, call upon the energy of Platinum here, along with your other spirit guides, to help you through this, okay? Because this is an immense, enormous energy, and they can help you, right? They can help you get out of this 9 of Wands feeling constricted and heavy, all right? They can help you to go through the grieving process. Your guides, God, source, universe, whomever it is that you connect with, believe in, to feel the emotions and to let them come through you and go. So that's for someone or a few people very specifically. Going back to, as I was reading just before I came to this card, I think in some cases for some of you it's not going to be necessarily a loss of a person as in death, but it could be accepting the loss of yourself, of the way of the, you know, you could be 35 years old, and for 35 years, okay, let's take that out, for at least a good 15 to 20 years, you thought you knew who you were. You thought that, you know, you knew everything that there is to know about yourself, about your life, what your path is. And this is here to tell you, pile 3, that no, it's time for you now. This is the knock on the door, the wake-up call, the bang upside the head, whatever you want to call it, that it's time to go back and rediscover yourself, your soul, okay, and what your path is. And For some people, it may feel like a loss because, you know, I'm going to say for myself as example, do you have to move past some people? Sure. And does that feel like a loss? Yes, although they're still alive. So it does. It may be things that you used to do that just really aren't going to jive anymore with the new person that you're discovering yourself to be and reconnecting with. So that may feel like a loss, and it's going to feel hard and heavy for a bit. But again, the message is to call in that Queen of Cups energy and to be able to mourn it, accept it, to be able to work through it, to go within and feel your emotion and be okay with the new changes that are coming. All right, because it's opening new doors and opportunities for you that I think you're unable to fathom, really. So that is the main part of your reading. I'm going to pull an oracle card here, and as I was telling the other piles, this has a dragon, it has a flower, and it has a butterfly on it, which is just great information. But each card also has in the book a question attached to it. So I want to find that card for you here, right there. Okay. Serenity, lavender, and oh my gosh, the words. Look, the other day I couldn't even say Orion right. I said Orion. Sometimes I'm just, you know, not with it. But let me go into the book and just find out what the question is. It could be a question that you want to ask yourself going into this as you decide to make the choice and decision to follow the path of rediscovering who your soul is and why you're here. It could be a question that you can ask yourself maybe about the grief and loss. It could be a question that you might need to ask yourself every day. So let's go to Serenity. I just love these. And I just started doing the cards this way. And it's finding peace too. I mean, let's not forget what serenity is. Okay. How can I approach my day with calmness and serenity? That's it. That's the question to ask yourself each day. How can I approach this day with calmness and serenity? Because that's what's going to help you as you move through this and rediscover new things and make changes that are, you know, sometimes difficult, letting go of your old self, so to speak, right? That Nine of Wands energy. And then also, I'm going to pull you here a fortune cookie oracle card. Sometimes it has something to do with the message. Sometimes it doesn't. It's just an additional message for you. So there we go. Health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. So maybe that's it. As you're going down this path, you're going to come in contact as you're making these changes with a new group of people. For those of you that I felt, the few of you that this is actually accepting loss and grief with someone in your life that has passed, just know that there are new friendships on the horizon that are going to step in and help you to move on. Okay, so that is your message, pile 3. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to call on the energy of Mr. Platinum here to help you with the rediscovery of yourself. I hope this resonated for you, and I will see you next time.